If you've ever walked out of a doctor's appointment still unsure what diabetes is doing to your body, you're not alone. Most people don't get a clear, memorable explanation. Then the everyday routine takes over and the details fade. Today, I'm going to fix that. First, I'll show you in everyday language how high blood sugar slowly harms the heart, kidneys, nerves, eyes, and even the brain. Then I'll give you 5 simple research-backed steps you can start using immediately to change your trajectory. Stick around to the end for a bonus tip about nutrient deficiencies that most people never hear about. Yet, it can transform how you feel day to day. Take a deep breath. This isn't about guilt. It's about reclaiming control with clear actions that work in real life. What diabetes is doing behind the scenes so the steps make sense. Think of your blood as a river delivering energy. When glucose stays high, sugar molecules latch onto proteins and fats like caramel, sticking to everything. These sticky changes, called advanced glycation end products, harden and narrow blood vessels. Now add inflammation and insulin resistance to the mix. The blood vessel lining gets irritated, cholesterol balance worsens, and circulation declines. That's why the big risks cluster around your heart: plaque, high blood pressure, kidneys, filter damage, nerves, numbness, burning pain, eyes leaky or fragile vessels, feet slow healing, brain faster cognitive decline, and immune system harder to fight infections. This sounds scary, but here's the empowering truth. The same small daily habits that lower blood sugar also reduce inflammation, protect your vessels, and improve insulin sensitivity. That's why the 5 steps below are your blueprint. Step 1. Master your numbers. Daily wins beat occasional perfection. Blood sugar control is the single most powerful lever you have. But control doesn't mean perfection, it means consistent. Course stash correction. Start with 2 anchors. A1C shows your 3-month average. T-min range from a glucose meter or CGM shows how often you're in your target zone day to day. Most people see their biggest improvements when they track patterns, not isolated readings. For example, if breakfast spikes you, that's a hint to rethink your first meal, not proof that you failed. Build your daily rhythm. Morning check-in, if fasting is high. Your dinner, nighttime snacks, or late carbs may need a tweak: post-stash meal, spot checks, or CGM review. The meals that cause the biggest jumps, and swap in lower glycemic options, or add protein fiber to slow digestion. Medication alignment, if you're on oral meds or insulin. Use your logs to have a focused conversation with your provider about timing and dosing. Data turns you into a partner, not a passenger. A mindset that works. Observe, gives, adjust, gives, improve. No judgments, just feedback and action. Those small daily wins compound. Step 2. Eat for your arteries. Not just your A1C, the heart-healthy, low GI plate. You don't need a complicated diet. You need a repeatable plate that lowers glucose, calms inflammation, and supports your heart. Your simple template: half non-starchy veggies, a palm of protein, a cupped hand of fiber-rich carbs, and a thumb of healthy fat. Non-starchy veggies: broccoli, spinach, cabbage, cauliflower, cucumbers, tomatoes, peppers, leafy greens. They blunt glucose spikes and add volume so you feel satisfied. Protein: eggs, chicken, turkey, fish, tofu, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, lentils. Protein slows digestion, stabilizes blood sugar, and preserves muscle. Fiber-rich carbs: smart portions. Beans, lentils, chickpeas, steel-cut oats, quinoa berries, apples, pears. Fiber feeds your microbiome and keeps post-meal rises gentler. Healthy fats: avocado, olive oil, nuts, seeds, fatty fish. These support insulin sensitivity and heart health while keeping you full. Make blood sugar steadier without feeling deprived. Breakfast. Swap. Replace sweet cereals or juice with a veggie omelet, Greek yogurt with berries and chia, or overnight oats topped with walnuts. Lunch upgrade: big salad bowl. Greens plus beans plus grilled chicken or tofu plus olive oil and lemon. Add a small serving of quinoa if you want carbs. Don't build your meal on them. Dinner, anchor. Start with the veggies and protein. If you want rice or pasta, keep it to a modest portion and add extra veggies to that same bowl. Consider cauliflower rice or a half-and-half blend to reduce the load. Flavor strategy: garlic, ginger, turmeric, cinnamon, chili, lemon zest, balsamic flavor boosts adherence. When food tastes great, consistency sticks. Dining out without drama. Scan the menu for grilled, baked, or roasted. Ask for extra veggies instead of fries. Choose sauces on the side. And start your meal with a salad or broth-based soup to blunt the spike. This isn't restriction, it's reallocation. You still eat delicious meals, but the proportions favor stable energy and healthier vessels. Step 3. Move like medicine: short bursts. Big payoff exercise improves insulin sensitivity, burns stored glucose, and supports heart and brain health. The mistake: waiting for the perfect 60-minute gym session. Instead, treat movement like medication doses. 3 doses that change everything. Post-meal walk 101, 5 minutes. After your largest meal, take a brisk walk. This single habit can noticeably flatten your glucose curve. 2 strength sessions per week. Bodyweight squats, push-ups against a counter if needed. Rows with bands, hip hinges, lunges. Build muscle lets your glucose-burning engine. Neat all day. Set a timer every 50 minutes to get up. Refill water, stretch, or pace during phone calls. These little breaks add up. If you like structure, aim for 150 minutes per week of moderate cardio plus 2 to 3 strength sessions. If you hate structure, make it fun. Dance in the living room, garden, walk with a friend. Play with your kids or grandkids. Hike on weekends. The best plan is the one you'll actually do. Joint-friendly tip: if feet are an issue, try a stationary bike, swimming, or chair workouts. Consistency beats intensity. Step 4. Protect your heart, kidneys, and eyes. Cholesterol, blood pressure, and checks that matter. Glucose is one part of the picture. Blood pressure and cholesterol drive the complications that hurt most. Protect your future by stacking the odds in your favor. Everyday protections. Salt awareness: cook more at home and taste food before salting. Restaurant and packaged foods hide sodium. Balance them with potassium-rich veggies, spinach, tomatoes, beans, fiber for cholesterol, oats, barley, beans, psyllium, ground flaxseed. A small daily habit like 1 to 2 tablespoons of ground flax in yogurt can nudge LDL down over time. Omega-3s. Fatty fish 2 to 3x week or a quality supplement. Talk to your provider. It supports triglycerides and vessel health. The must-do checkups: blood pressure at home. Track it. Morning and evening for a week each month tells you the truth between clinic visits, lipid panel. Know your LDL, HDL, and triglycerides. Pair results with your diet and movement logs to see what's working. Kidney labs, eGFR, and urine albumin to creatinine ratio. Catching early changes lets you act early. Dilated eye exam. Annually, vision loss is preventable when you catch changes early. Foot check routine. After showers, look for cuts, cracks, redness, or blisters. Moisturize, not between toes. Trim nails straight across. And wear properly fitting shoes. If your clinician recommends medications like statins, ACE inhibitors, ARBs, or others, think of them as seatbelts. They don't replace good driving habits, but they protect you while you're mastering the road. Step 5. Turn monitoring into momentum. Data gives decisions, gives results. People either skip monitoring or collect numbers without using them. The magic is in the feedback loop. Make your data work for you. Pick your 1 to 2 targets for the next 14 days, like flatten the breakfast spike or increase time in range by 10%. Change one thing at a time so you know what helped. For example, swapping toast for a veggie scramble or adding a 10-minute walk after dinner. Review weekly what meals worked best, what time of day is hardest. Where did a walk or fiber make a visible difference? Keep the wins and adjust the misses. If you're using a CGM, mark events. Pizza night. Stressful meeting, walked after lunch. If you're using a meter, write short notes. You're building a personal diabetes playbook that no generic plan can match. Stress and sleep matter. Poor sleep and chronic stress push glucose up. Aim for a wind-down routine, dim lights, no screens for 30 minutes, calm, music, or breathing. Try a quick 4-7-8 breathing set before meals or bed. A surprisingly effective metabolic reset. Extra tip: the deficiency check that changes how you feel. Many people with diabetes run low on vitamin D, B12, magnesium, and omega-3s from diet gaps, reduced absorption, or medications like metformin and B12. These nutrients affect energy, nerve health, insulin sensitivity, and inflammation. Ask your provider about testing and a plan to correct gaps. Vitamin D, sunlight helps, but many still need a supplement. Pair with food that contains fat for better absorption. Vitamin B12. Especially if you're on metformin low, B12 can mimic or worsen neuropathy. Magnesium, leafy greens, nuts, seeds, beans. If supplementing, discuss form and dose. Glycinate or citrate are common options. Omega-3s, salmon, sardines, mackerel. Or consider fish oil, algal oil if you rarely eat fish. Correcting deficiencies won't replace your core habits, but it can amplify your results and how you feel day to day. More energy, better sleep, calmer nerves. Pulling it all together, your 7-day jumpstart. Here's a simple way to turn this video into action. Right now, day 1 to 2. Track your usual meals and glucose. Don't change anything yet, just observe. Add a 10 to 15-minute walk after your largest meal. Day 3 to 4. Build the plate, half non-starchy veggies, palm protein, cupped hand smart carbs, thumb of healthy fats. Swap one breakfast and one dinner using this pattern. Day 5. Add one strength session, 15 to 20 minutes. Use bodyweight moves you can do at home. Day 6. Grocery reset. Stock greens, beans, eggs, or lean proteins. Greek yogurt, berries, nuts, olive oil, and 2 fish choices. Day 7. Review your week's readings. What lowered the spikes? Lock that in for the next 2 weeks. Book your eye exam if it's overdue, and ask your provider about vitamin D, B12, magnesium, and omega-3 testing. Small changes done consistently beat extreme plans done rarely. Your future self will thank you. Conclusion: diabetes doesn't hand out perfect days, but you now have a repeatable system. Master your numbers, build a heart-healthy GI plate, move like medicine, protect your organs with smart checks, and turn your monitoring into momentum. Add the deficiency check, and you're stacking the deck in your favor. If this helped you, share it with someone who needs a roadmap. And tell me in the comments, which single step are you starting this week? I read every comment, and I'm cheering for you.